Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today we're going to do some updates and some pruning. Right now it's July 1st of 2021, 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Right now we're going to do our Corona Rose in bloom. Then I'll show you my mistletoe fig, my mini lemon, and I'm going to do some leaf removal on it to get the leaves smaller. My willow, and I'm going to take a sacrificial branch off, and then I'll show you my calmodium and lemon seedlings. Okay, here's our rose, and it's in bloom. Look at the flowers you get from it. There you go. I know it's a shame to cut it off, but what has to be done has to be done. But that's okay, because I'm going to float the roses in a little jar of water with some marbles in there. So right now we'll just snip it and just give it a little bit of a stem so it'll grow, so it'll suck up water. And we'll take another bit of a stem and put it in, and there you go. You got some nice roses in water that'll keep for a couple of days. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks here. Okay, I'm going to dip and clip. First I'm going to take these dead leaves off, these yellow ones. Because of all this weather, I'm going to throw this out because of the dampness, so they might be starting to get a little disease on it, so it's best just to cut them right off. Throw them in the garbage. Don't even think of saving them. Okay, now that I got it cut, I'm going to take some of these bottom leaves off so we can see where our trunk is at. I'll take it real close. There we go. And then I'm going to cut it because I don't want it growing on the inside. The branch this way, I want it to grow that way, so we're going to do directional pruning. We're going to go down. I'm going to have my scissors open, and as I hit this leaf, that's where I'm going to cut at a 45. And then on this one, I don't want to cut here. I just want to lower it. It's about here. So I'm going down. I hit the leaf, if you can see it, and that way there it'll tell you where to stop, so you can allow for dieback. And I'll just snip it there at a 45. And I'm going to cut this one off so we can see the trunk, and this one growing towards the inside right there. Now I know these are small, and with all the rain I got some cinnamon toast lipstick, and we're just going to dab the cut, because I don't want no moisture getting inside it, causing it to die back any more than what it is. So just paint it good. There we go. And that's all you got to do. And the cinnamon toast looks like a good lipstick to use, because you can hardly see where I dabbed it. It's because it's a dark brown color. Okay, so we're going to put this one aside, and let's look at our mistletoe fig. This is from the spring of 2019. I don't know what this one, I'm always having bad luck growing them, but this one survived 2 winters already. So all I'm going to do right now, I'm going to cut this dead branch off. But first, these yellowing leaves I'm going to take off, because I don't know, because of the too much rain or what, but I'm just going to take them off so we don't get no disease. And all you do is cut at the tip of the leaf where it joins, and that's it. And then I'm just going to throw these leaves out, not to take any chances, and always sterilize in peroxide. And then I got a dead branch there, so I'm going to dip, and I'm going to clip right there. And that's it. And that's our mistletoe fig, our small one. So this year I'm just going to let it grow the best it can. And then next year I'll cut it back. And you can see it oozing some sap out. I don't know if you can see the white stuff, but that's good. It's self-sealing. Next we'll do our mini our mini lemon tree. Look at that. But look at the size of the leaves. Now this lemon came up in the spring of 2021. And all them lemon seeds, I think it's the cold when I had them outside that a lot of them didn't grow. So this one grew. So right now I want to defoliate it because I want smaller leaves on this. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut all the way back here. I'm not going to cut all the way to here. I'm just going to cut right to here. Because this way here, that little bit of stem will give it just enough food to let it grow into a new leaf. And then I'm going to take the baby leaves off and we'll see what happens. So we'll put it in full sun or semi-shade and see what goes on from there. Now I got my willow tree that's growing. So all I'm going to do is cut off, dip, and clip some of these dead leaves off. Now you can see that this is one nice trunk. So what I'm going to do is take this branch off so we can have one solid trunk. As you can see, the bottom, it's starting to thicken up real nice from the sacrificial branch, but I don't want any more of this branch on there. I can always use the branch for something else. Let me dip and clip and get this one right off as close as I can to the trunk. And this I'll stick in my jar of water. And I don't know if you remember from the last time, they root fast in water. And as an experiment, I got one in each of my two 10-gallon tanks. They're rooting inside the tank. I'm going to see if it can help keep the water clean. So now I'm going to just take my cinnamon toast lipstick and I'm just going to hit that cut edge because I don't want no moisture going in here and causing any rot. There you go. Remember, lipstick is a natural wax. And then I'm going to dip and just clip this bottom small branch off. And there you go, we got a single trunk willow. And these grow fast. This is this year's cutting. Okay, now here's my updates. I'm going to show you these I got from my cousin, a small Calamodian orange, and I just took the seeds out. And you can see these things are sprouting. And I got some more coming up over here. I don't know if the bugs ate the tips off. But as soon as this starts to get a third leaf, I'm going to transplant them. And then I'm not as good as Scott Winter from Let's Do Bonsai, because on 1/22 of 21, I planted lemon seeds. And I kept them out because I feel I want them to get as hardened off as to the coldest weather I can, and I guess I let them get too much and the seeds died off. So 2 months ago I planted some more seeds that I got, and there's 2 viable seeds that are growing. So I'm going to put them in a mini bonsai pot later. So that's my little updates. And don't be afraid to try growing them from seed. It's easy. Grow a mini. Once your lemon tree starts growing it. We'll see how this thing takes off. Willow trees, like I say, are the easiest ones to grow. And a Cadona rose, we are now starting to get a nice little canopy for it. And then the roses, well, they're not going to waste. They got some marbles in there, and they're just floating. So you got a nice little centerpiece. So today's Thursday, And Thursday night, get your favorite sit in your favorite chair, get a good book, a hot cup of tea, sit down and relax, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And thank you for coming to Grow and Clip Bonsai for seniors. My name is Tom Novak, and have a great night.